I do it. All I want is some people who have enough faith in my word to trust me and will follow me. And that's all he wants. And that's what he's lacking. There's a lot of doubters. His apostles. He asked them, do you not believe? And they thought they did. What's the danger in thinking they believe? That's the main part of the class tonight. Let's get that part. I can quit. Let's go back to their testimony now. See what Jesus said first. 25. These things have I spoken unto you in Proverbs. Your best bet is to quit thinking and start hearing. That's my advice to you. Quit thinking, just hear. Hear and believe. When you start thinking about what God's going to do, what God is trying to do, or where God is trying to take you, you get in trouble. He can't be outguessed. He can't be second guessed. You know, always keep this in mind. Snowflakes, fingerprints, eye print, voice print. I just heard recently that everybody has a different pattern on their tongue. How do you begin to second guess where he's going to come from? Or what he's trying to do? He said, follow me. He has ears, let him hear what the Spirit says, and just follow me. And don't guess on nothing. Don't assume anything, don't presume anything. Except what you know. The only thing you know is what you pass. Following God becomes history now. Anything in the future, anything coming up, don't even think about it. Because there's a danger in that. I'll get there. Now he says, these things have I spoken to you in Proverbs. But the time cometh when I shall no more speak unto you in Proverbs, but I shall show you plainly of the Father. That time never came when he was on the earth. The time cometh when he went to heaven as the Father. Then he showed them plainly of the Father when he became the Father again. Prior to that, he didn't. Now he told them real clear, right? It says, I've been speaking to you in Proverbs. Okay, Lord. The time cometh when I shall no more speak to you in Proverbs, but I shall show you plainly of the Father. That's his promise that he said. So you have to assume then that he's been talking in Proverbs. Just assume what he said. And that he has not shown us the Father plainly yet. Why? Because he said so. Yeah, but I think, and I feel, and this is the day of special revelations. Everybody got a little special thing with God, you know? And God talks to you specially and tells you little special things. Forget it, he don't. Don't do it that way. You better believe me. At that day, you shall ask in my name, and I say nothing to you, then I will pray the Father for you. Why would he not pray the Father for them? Because he'll be the Father. In that day. For the Father himself loveth you. Because you have loved me, and have believed that I came out from God. I came forth from the Father, and am coming to the world. Again, I'll leave the world and go to the Father. When I get to the Father again, I'm going to show you plainly of the Father, because I'll be him. You get a revelation of the Father you never saw before, a revelation I cannot possibly give you as his son. Like when I talk to him parables and proverbs about my Father. I can't make him clear to you because he's not your Father and you're not me. Try to show your Father. He's not know your Father. He's not your natural Father. Try to do it. You can talk about your dad all you want, but they ain't gonna know him. Father. You meet them and say, yeah, they talk about you and that thing. You know, you might see that they're right about a few characteristics, but just talk to the Father, they didn't know. So wow, you didn't tell your dad was so-and-so, and I didn't know. Just the first time I saw my dad that way, okay? Didn't know he was like that, didn't know he was crazy. He could only give him so much of his Father as the Son. They didn't understand the Son. They had to take his word for it. Philip finally got tired and said, look, show us the Father. Just show us the Father, and we'll be satisfied. And he said, Philip, you know this long, and you haven't. Come on, Philip. He has seen me and seen the Father. And from henceforth, you know me and see me. For the Father loved himself, loved you. I finish there. His disciples said unto him, lo, now speakest thou plainly, and speakest no proverb. That's a direct contradiction of what Jesus just said. I mean, they're saying Jesus knows what he's talking about. They should know better than this by now. Peter did it before. When Jesus talked about dying, Matthew 16. From that time forth began Jesus to show unto his disciples how that he must go into Jerusalem and suffer many things of the elders and chief priests and scribes, and be killed, and be raised again the third day. Then Peter took him and began to rebuke him, saying, be it far from thee, Lord, this shall not be unto thee. The nerve. The nerve. Again, the best way to walk with God and have successful with God is to hear what he's saying and believe it. Because he only tells the truth, because I'm true. I'm not speculating. God is a speculator. God, he never plays a hunch. He's the truth. He tells you exactly what's going to come down. He said on a couple occasions, I told you these things before, so when they happen, you won't be offended. I'm telling you up front, I'm going to give you a heads up what's going to happen. They're going to put you put you out of the synagogues, and they're going to kill you, thinking you're doing God a favor. I'm telling you these things now, so when they happen, you won't feel like you're not saved. You know that I'm in the way because Jesus says it's going to happen to me. It'll be your consolation. That's how God talks. God talks straight up. You're to wonder where he's coming from and second guessing him, and if you don't understand him, you just believe him. And it just works because he's never been wrong. You know? I mean, imagine being somebody who's never been wrong. Just look tomorrow. I don't see it like that. You know, it's like, you know, I ain't seen it wrong, man, but you know, I ain't seen it right. Well, Jesus, he's always right. You got to see his way at all. Just follow him. Just follow him. Humor him. Go along with him. Because he speaks nothing but the truth. And he's telling you these messages and giving you all this stuff right now because he's about to lay some truths on you that you would not believe that somebody had told you. And that's what this whole thing is about. I'm trying to figure out how I got getting stuck in this message tonight. And that's why I got stuck over and over again on that same thing because he's about to speak some more. And lay some things down to you guys that, you know, there you have his word. There you are, straight from his word. Go back to John. Let's finish this. Now we are sure that thou knowest all things, and needest not that any man should ask thee. By this we believe that thou camest forth from God. Now they're sincere. And by what they said, by that they believe that he came forth from God. They're saying he came in the flesh. They're confessing that Jesus Christ came in the flesh. Okay? But that's not what Jesus was saying. Jesus is saying, you don't know. And you don't see the Father plainly yet. So it's his question. Jesus answered them, do you not believe? Because he knows they couldn't believe based on what he just said. He just said, you know, I'll show the Father plainly. He hadn't done it. He said, I will show plainly. He hadn't done it, so they're saying, you don't have to. You're speaking plainly now. No, I'm not. What's the danger of that? They stop hearing. I got it now. And I got what there is to hear from God. And I'm convinced and persuaded, and I'm okay now. I'm good to go. And all the future revelations are going to go right over here. Because they got it. Easy to try to fall into. God brings his word so clear to us many times. We think that, okay, I'm straight now forever. I'm so straight, I don't really need to hear this past my Antichrist. I know how the story ends. And Antichrist loses. He dies in the end. You know, why is he even teaching all these details? That's what I asked him one time in church. A long time ago, another church used to pastor. He said, why are you teaching on the Antichrist if he's not going to be revealed until after the church leaves? And there was an attitude to the question, most of the question. That's because they wrote about him. And they wrote about him, I mean, they talked about him back in their day. He's a long ways off, that's 2,000 years before he came on the scene. So they did back then, I figure I can in this thing.
Right.
That suits you. They, you know, they give him the half body and the half ear, you know, the rest of it. Anyhow, do you not believe? Behold, the hour cometh. Yea, is not come. He's going to go die now. Doesn't view his death. Day is now come, that ye shall be scattered, every man to his own, and shall leave me alone. What's he saying? It took me a long time for God to reveal this. He said, if you'll believe, you won't run. You won't be scattered. If you believe I came forth from God, and that I am deity, you'll stick right here in the garden with me.
Right.
They didn't make that much. You're talking plain business now. The plain part was, I should have listened to this next verse. That's the plain part, because what they do? They ran. The Old Testament says, smite the shepherd, and the sheep were scattered. And Satan came and took the shepherd, and the sheep all ran. Including Peter. All of them. You read that 23rd, 22nd Psalm, the crucifixion song. He says, the bulls of Bashan have surrounded me. At the cross scene, the ones who were close to the cross and surrounding him at the cross were his enemies. Mary, the Marys were there. John was there, what have you, but they stood on the distance. They were outside. The ones close and surrounding Jesus were all of his enemies. He calls them the bulls of Bashan have surrounded me. Nobody's with them. They all scattered, like he said they would. What's he giving us this information for? So that in the day to come, you won't run. You won't be afraid. There'll be no reason to run. You have his love, perfect love, cast out fear. What do you have to be afraid of? What can they do to you? He said, fear not those who are able to destroy the body, because that's all they can do. If they destroy my body to give me an early ticket to heaven. That's okay too. Right? He said, but fear him who can destroy soul and body in hell. Fear him. Don't fear anybody else. And because you know who he is, because you know that he is the Father, and as a father, he's out to protect his children. They're his constant concern. You have to run, you have to be afraid and scatter when something makes a loud noise. You'll be stabilized. So we're here to go now. Okay, it's starting. You need to be ready to rumble. And that's what God's getting us ready to do. He said, we're the only church age, this last church age is the only church age that he didn't say anything good about. In Revelation. He didn't say, yet thou hast a little thing going for you. You know, strength never was ready to die. He said, I'm going to spit this church out of my mouth. He's going to take the church at its worst and at its weakest and fight the strongest battle the church has ever fought. How can he do it? With people who know his word and are saturated in his truth. He can do it. And we'll take on whatever's coming down. And it's coming down, but whatever it is, we'll take it on and stand. We talk about you should tread upon scorpions and serpents. He meant that. No church has done that yet. No church age. They haven't met the reptilians and the insectoids and all the rest of them. Some of those groups said you're going to step on serpents, you're going to step on insects and scorpions, and they're going to tread them on your feet. Yeah. You can believe that. That means it's going to come in your day. It's going to come out in your day. That promise has been out there, but not one church age has ever experienced anything like that before. Not one church age has experienced an alien invasion before. So I was going to come, he said, "This should come my name." Right? Saying, I am. The Lord, you know, maybe not so far, but he said, what he told us? At once. And first, the one thing that the other side is talking about and clamoring for is first contact. First contact. That's all they want. The child of, particularly this nation, who has benefited more from the aliens than anybody else with our technology, you know, they're tired now of taking a back seat. And that's why periodically they close down the airlines coming, the air traffic routes coming in. I mean, they come in from the east. It's like a highway. You see them 10, 15 planes out, 4 lanes. There's four lanes. There's 4 runways at the LAX, and they're coming in. You know, some nights look up there and you see any. You know why? They decided you ain't coming in to spend the night. Tonight is our night, and this section of the sky is closed. It's very plain coming in and expect that big, wide, 25-mile wild turn and coming to land over the ocean, if they let them. That's why it's so nice to see any planes in the sky coming from the east, because they're patrolling. You look up at some binoculars and you'll see them up there. The one way you can always on the road easy, it's got different color lights than regular plane lights, and they'll come down and sit down for a while, then they go up real fast, straight up. All night long. When they do that, they close down the airways. Anybody come in this week now. And it happens all the time. At least twice a week now. They close down. You can watch it, just like rush hour up in the city. When rush hour starts in the city on the highway, it starts in the airways. Around 5 o'clock, it starts stacking up. And the air traffic controllers are pulling their hair up, trying to get everybody in. They'll tell them, descend to 10,000, descend to 5,000. They're circling, they're trying to bring them in, land them. This is 4 runways. And they're still way out there. You can still see them up into the horizon. Except on certain nights, don't see any. And that does the wind, that doesn't wind before. And that does the wind. The jetliner can land with the wind going on his tail, or the head of the wind, they can land either way with no problem. And they close it out. Because whatever man, right here. That's those silent protests that can happen. But they will come out and be known for what they are. Well, they will. In your day. And you're going to be their enemy. Because they're going to know you, who you are, all Holy One. But you got a spirit. You're going to say, yeah, that's me. That's right. Now what? You're going to be banned. You're going to be fortified with God's word and faith. You know, David saw Goliath. He was out there. He said, who's this circumcised, this uncircumcised Philistine defying the whole army of God? What's this about? You know? And all his brothers and everything, they're in the army, but they ain't gonna take him long. I said, I can do here, you know. It's like, I killed a bear one time. I killed a lion before, you know. And like, come on, David. I said, you know, they got Saul's armor. He couldn't put the armor on. It's so heavy. They said, put that stuff down. He went down to the brook, got him 5 stones. Just went to Goliath and yelled at him, and Goliath went down. He's training Goliath killers, man. You're it. Okay, you're it. You're all he's got.